Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. About to kick it off and get this game started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will get the first possession of the game. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football. And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy's hurt. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Buys a little extra time. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Jaguars will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Boston College's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Robichaux. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
And that's just inexcusable if you're on defense there, man. 3rd and long, you've worked so hard to get to that point, right? To put yourself in position to come off the field, and you're going to allow a check down throw to the running back to go pick up that first, and that's going to drive this defensive coordinator crazy.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Now they'll run the draw. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And come on now, O-line. Got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your number 1 priority.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Using the quick game. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Lopez to pass. They're trying to get to him. He's going to run it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive, and to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Bond. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Keep it on the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. To the air, it's Castellanos. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Going up top on 1st down. Got a man, it's Globichuk. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He makes the connection.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On fourth down, looking to pass. The completion well past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Been tough to find the end zone here in the first half, but the ball's in plus territory. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Mobile. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
The Jaguars will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They'll open the second half with a run. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Going to the running game. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. To the air. It's Castellanos. He's got his man. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They want to get this defense on its heels. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Tempo and overdrive. The give to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. And sure, tackling there to keep it from getting to the first down marker. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. And it's incomplete and the defense holds. Here comes the offense on first down. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Jaguars will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They get to him, it's blocked! A huge special teams play! Touchdown, Boston College! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Now, what a big-time play by the punt block team. Great job rushing the punter, understanding where he's trying to kick the football, getting your hand on it, and then how about the scoop and score and do the rest. Big-time special teams play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 13 to Texas.
Got it in the middle, it's Bullock.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Lopez wants to fire. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Jaguars want to move quickly. Wants to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's Bullock. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Jaguars are marching down the field. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play, Well, they did on that one. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the pass is intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Line gets set, first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Gets open down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll go right back to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Webb. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's right on target. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long, this one from the 44. Lopez to pass. On target. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Jaguars are in the hurry-up. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out. But it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one game. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.